What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Remy and I'm back with another video. As you guys can tell by the title, this is gonna be a pregnancy Q&A because a lot of you guys have been asking me questions about my pregnancy, so I'm here to answer them all today, and hopefully this video answers all your questions that you guys have about my pregnancy. So I put the question thing on Instagram and you guys asked me a bunch of questions. So I'm going to be answering as many of them as I can today, and hopefully this will answer all the questions that you guys have about my pregnancy. So stay tuned. I'm currently 33 weeks pregnant today. I'm going to show you guys the belly. Hold on.
When the song come on, let me see you get gone. Baby mamas, this your song. Been pregnant for way too long. Now tell the DJ turn it on.
I'm currently 33 weeks and 2 days pregnant today, so that means baby KJ will be here in 7 weeks. Maybe a little sooner, maybe a little after. So let's get into these questions you guys asked me. I got a lot of questions, so I'm gonna answer as many as I can, and hopefully this answers everything for you guys. I wrote all the questions down and stuff, so because you guys asked me a lot of questions. And yeah, let's get into the video. So the first question was, are you nervous or scared about labor or giving birth? Honestly, I am kind of nervous, a little scared, but I'm also excited about it. I just want him to come. Like, a lot of people go through different stuff during labor, so I don't want nothing bad to happen, or I don't want nothing to go wrong or anything. I want it to be a safe, normal labor, give birth to my son, be able to do the skin to skin and all that. The next question is, are you taking prenatal vitamins? Yes, I am. Every pregnant woman is supposed to take it. Some women don't, some women do. Like, I keep mine on me. I make sure that I take one a day. The next question is, what do you think would be the hardest part about having a baby? Honestly, the hardest part would probably be, they say you have sleepless nights. Like, you gotta wake up and make sure they eat every 2 hours, every 3 hours, depending on how hungry your baby is. You gotta make sure that they're changed, because if not, they could catch an infection. You gotta make sure that they're stable, that they're breathing, and a lot of new parents don't really tend to sleep like that. It's this condition called SIDS, which is sudden infant death syndrome, and it can happen to a lot of newborn babies. They'll just stop breathing or something like that, and God forbid, a lot of parents are scared of that because you always get warned about stuff like that. So I feel like you're more prone to be nervous. Is it hard to sleep at night? Yes, it is hard to sleep certain times because I don't get sleep till 2 in the morning. But with my baby, he's most active at the nighttime and early morning. That is when he likes to kick. That is when he likes to bother me. So it could be 2 in the morning. I didn't feel him kicking or nothing, and then he just comes out of nowhere boom, boom, boom.
Can I get some sleep? Damn.
How did you feel when you first found out? Well, I described that in my last video, but I'll just let you guys know for people that didn't watch it. If you didn't watch it, make sure you go watch it, comment, and subscribe. But if you did watch it, I was happy, but it wasn't planned at the same time, so I was nervous because I had to get all this stuff together. And as you guys know, I'm a first-time parent. I was clueless at first, had to get some ideas, had to look up at Google, search on Google, talk to my mom, find out what I had to do, what I had to get, how I had to be. Next question is, how do you avoid stretch marks? As you could tell, I don't really have stretch marks. These was from before I even got pregnant, these little ones. But I don't really have stretch marks on my stomach. Everybody's different. Certain people have a lot more stretch marks than others. When I say it's best to avoid stretch marks, it's this aloe vera plant, and you could buy it at a supermarket or something. Break the plant into pieces, and you take the little wet pieces, and I used to when I first found out I was pregnant, I would rub it like on my sides, on my stomach, and that prevents stretch marks from coming as you're growing. So I usually do that like every couple of days. Also, I do not scratch. Scratching is the biggest cause of stretch marks. I do not scratch my stomach at all. No matter how itchy it is, I will rub it. Like, when did you start to feel baby KJ in you? I didn't feel him like kick or anything until my 22nd week of pregnancy. So I was laying down trying to go to sleep, and then I just feel like a pressure on my stomach, and I'm like, what is that? First I'm like, what is this? And then I woke my boyfriend up because he was sleeping, and I'm like, feel this, can you tell me what this is? And then he's like, that's him. What has been the most difficult thing for you during this process? I feel like the most difficult thing for me throughout this process will probably be like knowing what to buy and what not to buy. Because like with a first time parent, you're more likely to buy a lot more stuff that you don't need, and you just want it because either it looks nice or you feel like your baby's gonna need it, and in reality they come out and they don't even use it, and then you just wind up wasting money. Next question is, how do you feel about being a mom in a month? I'm nervous, but I'm definitely ready, and I'm excited. Like, I'm just ready for him to come already. Next question is, what is something you never knew about until you were pregnant? This was a good question to me because it's a lot of things I didn't know about until I got pregnant. My blood type is negative. Like, I have an Rh negative blood type. So with that being said, that means you have to get a special shot through 28 to 32 weeks of your pregnancy called the RhoGAM shot. And I did not know this. This was new to me because my mom is a negative, so she never told me I had to do any of that stuff. But basically, so if you don't get the RhoGAM shot and your blood type is negative, your baby could come out with different things like jaundice. It could come out anemic. It could come out with, I think it's like high blood pressure. Like, it could lead to a lot of wrong things happening with your baby. So once I found that out, I was kind of nervous because I wanted to make sure I got it done in time. And I wound up getting mine done at 30 weeks because my doctor was kind of slow with it. But I made sure I got it done before the 32-week thing. So I'm glad my doctor told me that and checked my blood type and made sure that I got all of that done. Next question. Are you planning on getting the epidural? No. I have a specific birth plan already set out. I do not want the epidural because I've done a lot of research about it, and I feel like it's not the safest route to go. I know a lot of moms get it, but I'm not going needles, so I do not want a big long needle like this going in my back and say I have a contraction or something while it's going in, and then I jump, God forbid, and then I go paralyzed. Have you gotten any weird cravings? If so, what? And congratulations. First of all, thank y'all so much. I appreciate you guys because you guys have been showing a lot of support since I came out with my pregnancy. The weirdest craving I've gotten probably throughout the whole pregnancy would have to be like pickles with vanilla ice cream, because I was craving that like a few weeks ago, like maybe last week, and I told my mom, I'm like, I want a pickle with some ice cream. And she was like, okay. She went to the store and got it, and my boyfriend was just looking at me like, you're nasty. But I'm gonna do another video about pregnancy cravings actually, so stay tuned for that one. It'll be coming probably sometime next week. But I'm gonna do like every pregnancy craving that you hear of and pregnancy cravings I had. Did you still get your period while pregnant? No, I did not. I know that's a kind of weird question, but a lot of women actually do get their periods while pregnant. Like, for example, my sister-in-law, she just had twins, 2 twin girls. and she got her period while pregnant. And she thought it was like a miscarriage or something, but it wasn't no miscarriage or nothing. Are you excited for your first baby? Yes, I am excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. And it's, as you said, it's my first baby. So of course, you know, it's gonna be spoiled to the max. I'm gonna go overboard because I'm a first time mother. It's not a question, but you should do a belly casting. I got you, because I put a poll on Instagram asking you guys if you wanted to see it, and over 100 people said that they would like to see a belly casting video. So stay tuned for that too. What is your favorite and least favorite thing about being pregnant? Well, my favorite thing is you have your own little community. Like, people want to make sure that you're good. People make sure that everything's going good with your pregnancy and stuff, and they keep up with you. Least favorite thing will probably be the pains that I get. Like, for example, I woke up with like a pain this morning, like in my pelvis or whatever, and like he was just having a boxing match with my pelvis, and I'm just like, are there any foods or smells you have to avoid during being pregnant? Smells, yeah, like certain times smelling like fried foods. Like, I used to like smelling fried foods, like it was no problem, but considering I'm pregnant, I feel like my nose got like very sensitive to certain smells. Hot stuff. This boy does not like hot stuff. Like, I tried to a Taki, so I ate one of those and I just started throwing up. Like, he do not like hot stuff. Like, he don't, if it's hot or spicy, he don't like it. Are there any skin products you have changed to benefit your pregnancy? Yes, there are actually, because before I got pregnant, I was using Neutrogena, but like ever since I got pregnant, I can't put just anything on my face because I have sensitive skin at that, and the pregnancy just makes it worse, so I get like dry skin around my nose and everything. It's this product my boyfriend put me on to, and I put this on it says twice a day, but I have sensitive skin, so I usually just do it like once a day or once every 2 days. And this stuff works. Like, you put it on and you could feel like the dry skin coming off of your face. Like, it works. Like, it's called, I got it right here actually. It's this. I don't know if you guys could see it. It's called Modessa. This stuff works, girl. Next question is, how do you feel throughout the day? Like, does the baby kick a lot, or do you feel pretty good? Honestly, I feel pretty good as long as like I've eaten and stuff, because if I don't eat, then he starts fussing. Throughout the day, he doesn't really kick that much. Like, he kicks more so towards the night and like early morning. Is it hard getting up and walking? When I get up in the morning, it is kind of hard because like he's pushing me and then like I'm trying to get up. So it's like I feel sharp pain certain times because he likes to play in my ribs certain times. So I get a lot of pains when I'm trying to get up in the morning. But like getting up regularly, it's not that hard. Certain times I like need help, like just give me a push up. But on the walking aspect, I have to like walk at a slow pace. Like, I don't walk as fast as other people or as I used to, because obviously I have a whole person inside of me. So it's not hard to walk. I just have to take it slow. Next question. How does it feel knowing you have a human inside of you? I wonder this a lot. Like, I feel like it's gonna kick into perspective more when he's out. Like, I see like, dang, this little person was inside of me. Like, they were in my body. Like, I feel like that's gonna be so like crazy to me. But it's a great feeling knowing like you're growing a life. Like, it's a beautiful feeling. Has pregnancy changed you as a person and your mindset? Yes, pregnancy has changed me as a person, because before pregnancy, I feel like it gave me like a purpose. Like I feel like it gave me motivation to want to do something, because I'm not only doing it for me right now. I have another person that's gonna have to look up to me. It's changed me for the better. Let's say that. It changed me for the better. What is your favorite craving at the moment? My favorite craving at the moment is gummy bears. Like, or gummies in general. Like, you guys know the Arizona gummies? Those are what I eat right now. Like, I can eat 3 packs every day. Like, I love gummy bears right now. That's what it is right now. Next question. Are you gonna get his name tatted? Yes. And his is gonna be probably the most important meaning to me. But I wanna make sure it's perfect. So I'm probably not gonna do it until like he's a few months, so he gets all his features together. Like he looks like who he's gonna look like. And then get the picture I want. Maybe me, him, and his father, or just him himself, or me and him, something like that. Are you and KJ's father on good terms? Yes, we are on good terms. Like, he's very excited about this baby. Like, this is his first child too. So, and it's a junior. So, you know, he's super excited. So, yeah, we are on great terms, and he's been a very active participant in my pregnancy and ready for KJ to come out so he could be an active part in his life. Did you ever think you'd be a teenage mother? Honestly, no. It was not expected and it was not planned. What made you get a pregnancy test? Well, if you go subscribe and watch my last video, you will see why I got a pregnancy test, because it's a long story. And I basically explained everything in that video. What does KJ stand for? KJ stands for Kyrie Jr. What was your first thought when you found out you were pregnant? Was it surprising, and did you have second thoughts? No, I never had second thoughts. Very surprising to me because, like I said, it wasn't planned or nothing. It just happened out of nowhere. But I was nervous, of course, at first, like every first-time parent would be. But I was happy. Can you describe the different trimesters, which were the hardest and which were the easiest? Well, as you guys know, I'm in my last trimester. So my hardest trimester is the first trimester, I have to say. Because that's the trimester when like you're throwing up and everything. You're just not feeling good at all. Second trimester was actually my favorite. It was the best trimester for me because I wasn't nauseous at all. I didn't feel extra tired. I didn't feel moody. I didn't feel like sad or anything, because a lot of people, like, they feel sad or left out during pregnancy. How far along were you when you found out you were pregnant? I was 6 weeks. I found out technically at 4 weeks, but I didn't get an ultrasound to confirm it until 6 weeks. Have you felt him kick yet? If so, how often? Yes, I have. You start feeling them kick around like anywhere from 20 to 25 weeks. Certain people are later, certain people are earlier. When is your due date? My due date is September 26th. They changed it 4 times, but the set one is September 26th. He could come a week before or a week after. Are you going to show your baby? I'm still thinking on that one. Like, that is a good question. I'm still debating if I want to or not. Because his father's like, oh, I want to post my son. Like, I want to post his face. And I'm just like, I know there's a lot of people out there that like to just wish bad and stuff. So I don't want no bad aura around my child. Next question. Did you have any pregnancy scares? Yes, I did actually. I had one pregnancy scare when I was 27 weeks. KJ was like growing on my ribs. Like he was growing to the side at first. Like I was scared. Like I had to call an ambulance and all that because I was in pain. I just felt like a bunch of pressure and stuff. So I was in so much pain. Are you getting your baby vaccinated? Big topic, like especially with all the stuff going around right now, because I want to make sure that my baby's as healthy as he can be. How much weight have you gained during your pregnancy? Well, it doesn't look like it, but I gained about like 50, maybe over 50 pounds, which is a lot. Next question. Do you get nauseous a lot? Kinda get nauseous a lot, but like it's certain times. Like if I smell the wrong thing, I'll get nauseous. Next question. Are you scared to have a baby during COVID? Yes, I am nervous on having my child, especially with this whole pandemic going around. I am nervous, but I still have to do a hospital birth because where the hell else am I having? Next question. Are you planning on breastfeeding? Yes, I am planning on breastfeeding. Also, they say that is the best way to do it if you want to lose weight also. So I will breastfeed, but I'm gonna alternate. Next question. Are you doing vaginal or C-section birth? I am doing vaginal birth. I do not want to get cut open. I do not want a C-section. I do not want a permanent scar. I do not. And last question, guys. So let's make this a good one. It says, is it hard being young and pregnant? How does it affect your life? And what is some advice you would give to people in the same position as you? Well, that's a great question. It's harder being young and pregnant than it would be as an adult financially wise, only because you're not allowed to get as many jobs as a grown person would because they have an ID, they have all this extra stuff like list of stuff, qualifications and all that stuff. Meanwhile, you're only a teenager, so you only have but so many things you can do to still be able to make money. Like as long as you're on the right path and you're not letting no distractions come over you, like besides your child, which shouldn't be a distraction, but like you're not letting anything get to you per se, I wouldn't consider it a burden on my life. I wouldn't say it affects my life like in a negative way. It may affect it to where I have to grow up sooner than most people in my age bracket with it. Like I have to be on my goal setting, making sure that I leave a legacy for my child to live up to. So guys, that was all the questions and I answered everything that you guys wanted to ask me or asked me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that little post notification bell because there will be a lot more coming. So I hope you guys enjoyed everything. So I'm going to show you guys the tummy one more time because a lot of people like seeing it. I don't know why. But
know that if I have his tribe, he protecting them. Mother of a child of God, I invest in them.
33 weeks down, 7 more to go. So make sure you guys stay tuned because he'll be coming real soon. A lot more videos are coming. Stay tuned, guys. Bye. Hope you enjoyed the video.